Just for a moment, standing at the crossroads of your life, the paths before you are many, each brimming with potential, each a doorway to a future you've yet to shape. Now ask yourself this: what if the next step you take, the next decision you make, could pivot your life in a direction of unimaginable success and fulfillment? What if, nestled within the words you're about to hear, lies the power to not just dream about a future of possibilities, but to actually start living it? There's a story, one that might seem all too familiar to many. It's about a person not unlike you or me who felt trapped in the monotony of everyday life. Each day was a mirror of the one before, waking up to the same alarms, walking the same paths, repeating the same tasks. It wasn't that life was unkind to them, it was simply predictable, comfortably numb. Yet within their heart, a restless spirit whispered, yearning for more, for something beyond the horizon of their routine existence. This person, let's call them Jordan, found themselves one evening staring up at the vast expanse of the night sky. The stars, those ancient beacons of light, seemed to speak directly to Jordan, asking silently, is this all you want from your life? Is this the entirety of your story? It was at this moment that Jordan realized the power of questions, the kind that stir the soul and awaken the mind. Questions like, what if the life I'm living is only a fraction of what's possible? What if I'm meant for something greater? You see, the future belongs not to those who wait for it, but to those who dare to reach out and shape it. The difference between living a life of mere existence and one of vibrant success lies in our ability to listen, truly listen to the whispers of possibility that surround us. It's about harnessing the courage to embrace change, to step out of the comfort zone and into the realm of the extraordinary. Jordan's story is a testament to the transformative power of listening, not just with the ears, but with the heart. It's about tuning into the frequency of your deepest desires, allowing the symphony of your dreams to guide you towards a future you once thought unreachable. This journey of transformation begins not tomorrow, not next week, but right here, right now. As we embark on this adventure together, remember that the path to changing your future starts with a single step. A step fueled not by certainty, but by the faith in what could be. A step driven not by fear, but by the unwavering belief in your own potential. So I ask you, are you ready to listen? Are you prepared to change your future? In the tapestry of our lives, woven with threads of countless colors, there exists one strand that shines brighter, stronger, and more resilient than all others. This strand, my friends, is belief. Belief in oneself, belief in one's potential, belief in the boundless possibilities that life offers. But what is belief, and why does it wield such transformative power? Belief in its essence is seeing the invisible, feeling the intangible, and achieving the impossible. It's the silent force that whispers in our ear amidst the roaring noise of doubt and fear, yes, you can. It's the ember of hope that even in the darkest of nights refuses to be extinguished. It fuels our passion, drives our actions, and shapes our future. Belief is not just thinking we can do something, it's knowing it, even when no one else can see it. Think of the countless stories of individuals who, against all odds, rose to achieve the extraordinary. These aren't tales of superhumans with extraordinary powers. They're narratives of ordinary people who harbored an extraordinary belief in their ability to overcome, to succeed, to make a difference. These are individuals who understood that belief is not merely a feeling, but a decision to trust in their abilities, to persevere through setbacks, to view failure not as a sign to give up, but as a stepping stone on the path to greatness. Let me ask you, have you ever faced a challenge so daunting, a mountain so high, that the mere thought of attempting it seemed futile? Perhaps you were told by others, or even by that little voice inside your head, it's impossible. You can't do it. But then something remarkable happens. A spark ignites within you, a spark of belief that whispers, why not me? This is the moment when the impossible begins to crumble, when the unachievable suddenly appears within reach. Belief has the power to transform not just our own lives, but the lives of those around us. It's contagious, inspiring others to start believing in themselves, to dream bigger, to aim higher. When we lead by example, showing what's possible when we harness the power of belief, we light a path for others to follow. We become beacons of hope in a world that all too often tries to extinguish the flames of ambition and desire. But how do we cultivate this powerful belief within ourselves, especially in moments of doubt and uncertainty? It starts with our thoughts, with the stories we tell ourselves about who we are and what we're capable of achieving. It requires us to challenge the narratives of limitation and to rewrite them with conviction and confidence. It demands that we surround ourselves with voices of encouragement, with people who uplift us and reinforce our belief in our potential. And yes, there will be moments when our belief wavers, when the hurdles seem too high, the setbacks too numerous. In these moments, remember that belief is not a static state, it's a choice, a commitment to keep moving forward even when the path is obscured. It's the understanding that every great achievement was once considered impossible by someone who didn't possess the courage to believe. As we journey forward, let us hold tightly to our belief, not just as a shield against the arrows of doubt, but as a sword to carve our path to the future we desire. Let us remember that the most significant limitations we face are the ones we place upon ourselves. By choosing to believe, we unlock the doors to endless possibilities, to a future where our dreams are not just figments of our imagination, but the blueprints of our reality. In the journey of life, there's a force so powerful yet so often met with resistance. This force, my friends, is change. It's the wind that rattles our windows, the tide that reshapes our shores, and the hand that turns the pages of our lives. Now, I want you to ponder this. How many times have you stood on the edge of a new beginning, heart pounding with anticipation and fear, only to retreat to the comfort of the familiar? Change, by its very nature, is daunting. It challenges us, pushes us out of our comfort zones, and asks us to venture into the unknown. But here's a truth that, once embraced, can transform your life. Change is the catalyst for growth. Without it, we stagnate. With it, we soar to new heights, discover untapped potential, and rewrite the story of our lives. Consider for a moment the butterfly ensnared within its cocoon. There in the darkness, a profound transformation occurs. It's not easy. It's a struggle that demands effort, patience, and faith. But the butterfly emerges, not just alive, but reborn, with wings that carry it towards the heavens. This is the essence of change. It's not the end of the story, but the beginning of a new chapter filled with promise and potential. Now ask yourself, what changes are knocking at your door? What new chapters are waiting to be written in the book of your life? Understand that embracing change is not about discarding who you are, but about evolving into who you can become. It's about seeing beyond the immediate discomfort and recognizing the opportunity for growth, learning, and transformation. Change often arrives uninvited, shaking the very foundations of our world. It can be a job loss, a relationship ending, or a sudden shift in circumstances. These moments can feel like the universe is conspiring against us. But what if instead we viewed them as the universe conspiring for us, forcing us to grow, to adapt, and to discover strengths we never knew we had? To embrace change is to embrace life itself. It's to understand that every sunset is followed by a sunrise, that after every storm the sky's clear, and that within every challenge lies the seed of opportunity. It requires courage, yes, but also a belief in one's ability to navigate the uncertain waters of change. Remember, the most significant moments of growth often come from the greatest challenges. They come from stepping into the arena, face smeared with sweat and dust, and daring greatly. They come from choosing to move forward, even when every fiber of your being screams to turn back. This is the beauty of change. It tests us, molds us, and ultimately reveals to us the depth of our courage, resilience, and strength. So as we forge ahead, let us not cower in the face of change. Let us embrace it with open arms, open hearts, and an unwavering belief in our capacity to grow and thrive. Let us remember that change is not just a part of life, but the very essence of life itself. It is the force that propels us forward, urging us to leave the safety of the shore and set sail towards new horizons. Let this moment right now be the one where you decide to dance with change, to let it lead you through the uncharted territories of your life. For in the heart of change lies your greatest adventure, your deepest learning, and your ultimate growth. The future is a canvas, and change, my dear friends, is your brush. With it, you have the power to paint a masterpiece of a life that reflects not just who you were, but who you have the potential to become. In the vast expanse of our universe, where stars are born and galaxies dance in the endless ballet of cosmos, there lies a fundamental truth that guides not only the celestial bodies, but also the very essence of our lives. This truth is the power of vision. Vision, my friends, is not just the ability to see what is in front of us. It's the ability to see beyond the present, to envision a future that is not yet reality, but can become so through our actions, our determination, and our unwavering belief in the possibility of what can be. Have you ever stood atop a mountain gazing out over the horizon, where the sky kisses the earth, and wondered what lies beyond this curiosity, this hunger for exploration? Is the seed of vision. It's the spark that ignited the fires of innovation, discovery, and transformation throughout history. Visionaries are not content with the world as it is. They dream of a world as it could be, and then they set out to create it. Consider the greatest achievements of humanity. They began not as certainties, but as visions in the minds of those bold enough to dream them. The Wright brothers didn't just see a heavier-than-air machine taking flight. They saw a world connected by the skies. Marie Curie didn't just see radioactive elements. She saw a future where science could combat previously incurable diseases. These visionaries looked beyond the present, beyond the doubts and the impossibles, to a horizon filled with potential. But how does one cultivate such vision? It begins with the courage to imagine, to allow your mind to wander the realms of possibility without restraint. Vision is not confined by the boundaries of our current reality. It's fueled by the question, what if we could overcome the challenges that face us? What if our dreams could shape the future? It's this exploratory mindset that lays the groundwork for vision to flourish. Yet vision alone is not enough. It must be paired with action. A vision without action is like a star that never reaches supernova. It never realizes its potential to illuminate the darkness. The journey from vision to reality is fraught with challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But it is in the pursuit of our vision that we discover our true strength, resilience, and capability. We learn to navigate the storms, to adjust our sails when the winds change direction, and to keep our eyes fixed on the guiding star of our vision. Moreover, sharing your vision can magnify its power. When you articulate your vision to others, you not only affirm its validity, but also invite collaboration, support, and inspiration. A shared vision becomes a beacon, attracting others who see the light of its potential, and together you can accomplish what might have seemed impossible alone. As we stand here at the precipice of tomorrow, let us dare to envision a future that transcends the limitations of our present. Let us be architects of tomorrow, builders of dreams, and navigators of the uncharted waters of potential. Remember, every great endeavor, every leap of progress, every act of innovation began with a simple act of vision. So I challenge you as we journey forward to not just see the world as it is, but to envision the world as it could be. To not just accept the status quo, but to imagine a future bright with possibility. And then with the courage of your convictions, the strength of your will, and the support of those who share your vision, to take the steps necessary to turn that vision into reality. But let me ask you this, how many times have you found yourself standing at the edge of a dream, gazing into the abyss of the unknown, only to retreat to the safety of the familiar? It's a common tale, for the path from dream to reality is fraught with challenges, obstacles, and fears. Yet it is in the stepping into this unknown and the taking of action that we truly begin to live. Action is not merely about doing, it's about becoming. With each step we take, we evolve, we grow, we transform. It's the process of turning the invisible into the visible, of molding the clay of our dreams into the sculpture of our reality. But action requires more than just intention. It demands courage, perseverance, and an unwavering belief in our capability to succeed. Consider the story of a small seed buried under the weight of the soil, engulfed in darkness. It would be easy for the seed to remain dormant, to accept its place in the shadows. Yet driven by the instinct to reach the light, it breaks through the earth, pushing against the resistance, striving towards the sun. This is the essence of action, breaking through the barriers, pushing against the resistance, and emerging into the light of our potential. The journey of action is not one of ease. It is a journey marked by sweat, by toil, by moments of doubt and thoughts of retreat. But it is also a journey illuminated by the sparks of achievement, by the glow of progress, and by the shining light of purpose realized. For every dream realized, for every goal achieved, stands as a testament to the power of action. But what of those dreams that lie dormant, those goals unattempted? Let me remind you, the graveyard is the richest place on earth, for it is here that books unwritten, songs unsung, inventions undiscovered, and dreams unrealized are buried. The cost of inaction is far greater than the risk of failure. For in failure there are lessons to be learned, strengths to be discovered, and resilience to be built. Inaction, however, offers nothing but the haunting question of what if. So how do we bridge the gap between our dreams and reality? We start by taking the first step, no matter how small. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and it is that first step that sets the direction, that commits us to our path. We then continue with persistence, understanding that progress is not always linear, that setbacks are not failures but opportunities to learn, to adjust, and to press forward with renewed determination. As we embark on the path of action, let us also embrace the power of adaptability. The road from dream to reality is rarely straight, it twists, it turns, and at times it may even lead us into uncharted territories. Adaptability is our compass in these moments, guiding us through the uncertainties, helping us to navigate the challenges, and keeping us aligned with our vision. Let this moment right here, right now, be the one where you decide to take action. Let it be the moment where you choose to cross the bridge from the land of dreams into the realm of reality. Remember, the world needs dreamers, but it also needs doers. It's not enough to simply see the vision. We must be willing to walk the path, to climb the mountain, to reach for the stars. But what is resilience and how do we harness it? Resilience is not merely the ability to endure, it is the capacity to be molded by our experiences, to be forged in the fire of adversity and emerge not weakened but fortified. It is the art of bouncing back from failure, not with a spirit of resignation, but with a renewed sense of purpose and vigor. Let me pose a question to you. Have you ever witnessed the resilience of nature? A tree battered by a storm may lose its leaves, its branches may break, but its roots remain firm, anchoring it to the earth. And in time it does not just survive, it thrives, growing new leaves, reaching ever higher towards the sky. Like that tree, our resilience lies in our roots, in the depth of our belief in ourselves and our capacity to face life's storms and grow from them. The journey of resilience begins with a choice, the choice to stand up after a fall, to dust ourselves off and say, I am not defined by my failures, but by how I overcome them. It is a choice that we make time and again, for resilience is not a one-time act, but a continuous process, a habit of mind that we cultivate and nurture. But let's be clear, embracing resilience does not mean denying our struggles or our pain. It means facing them head on, acknowledging our hurt, and using it as fuel to propel us forward. It means looking adversity in the eye and declaring, you may test me, but you will not break me. How then do we build this resilience? It starts with mindset. We must view each challenge not as an insurmountable barrier, but as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to emerge stronger. It requires adaptability, the willingness to pivot and find new paths when the old ones are blocked. It demands support, surrounding ourselves with people who uplift us, who stand with us in the face of adversity and remind us of our strength when we forget it. Resilience also calls for gratitude. For in the darkest moments, it is the light of gratitude that can guide us back to hope. It's about finding something to be thankful for, even when it seems there is nothing. For gratitude shifts our focus from what we have lost to what we still possess, fueling our resilience with a sense of abundance and possibility. Let us remember, resilience is not a gift bestowed upon a fortunate few. It is a muscle that resides within us all, waiting to be strengthened. With each setback we overcome, with each fear we face, with each step we take towards our dreams, despite the obstacles, we build that muscle, weaving resilience into the very fabric of our being. So as we journey through life, let us wear our resilience as a badge of honor, a testament to our strength, our courage, and our unwavering spirit. Let us embrace the lessons of adversity, allowing them to teach us, to refine us, and to reveal to us the depth of our own fortitude. In the grand narrative of your life, let resilience be the theme that runs through every chapter, the thread that binds your story together. For it is in the moments of bouncing back, of rising from the ashes, that our true story is written. And it is a story not of defeat, but of victory, not of despair, but of hope, not of weakness, but of the incredible strength that resides within us all. In the grand tapestry of our journey towards greatness, amidst the threads of resilience, action, and vision, there is a golden strand that often goes uncelebrated, yet its value is immeasurable. This strand is mentorship and the ceaseless pursuit of learning. Imagine for a moment standing on the shoulders of giants, seeing farther and clearer than ever before. This, my friends, is the essence of mentorship. It's not merely about guidance, it's about transformation. But let me ask you, have you ever found yourself at a crossroads, faced with a path obscured by the fog of uncertainty? It's in these moments the mentors in our lives emerge as lighthouses, their wisdom and experience illuminating the way forward. They are the architects who help us build the bridges from where we are to where we dream to be. They don't just show us the path, they empower us to navigate it with confidence and courage. Mentorship is the art of seeing potential within someone that they may not yet see in themselves. It's a symbiotic relationship where wisdom and energy dance in harmony. The mentors in our lives sow seeds of knowledge, not in the barren soil, but in the fertile ground of our open minds and willing hearts. They challenge us, push us beyond our perceived limits, and celebrate with us as we transcend them. But mentorship is but one half of the equation. The other, equally vital, is our commitment to lifelong learning. The world around us is in a constant state of flux, a perpetual motion machine of evolution and change. To stand still, to believe we have nothing left to learn, is to be left behind in the dust of stagnation. Learning is the fuel that propels us forward, the nourishment that feeds the growth of our minds and spirits. Consider for a moment the greatest achievers in history, those who have left indelible marks upon the canvas of time. What did they possess? A voracious appetite for knowledge and insatiable curiosity that drove them to ask questions, seek answers, and never cease in their quest for understanding. Their journeys were not solitary, they were guided by mentors, by the wisdom of those who walked the path before them. So how do we integrate mentorship and learning into the fabric of our lives? We seek out those who have traveled further, who see the world not just for what it is, but for what it can be. We approach them not with the arrogance of knowing, but with the humility of a student eager to learn. And we pay it forward, becoming mentors to others, sharing the knowledge we have gained and nurturing the cycle of growth. The role of mentorship and learning in our lives cannot be overstated. It is the bridge connecting the dreams of today to the achievements of tomorrow. It is the spark that ignites the flame of potential within us, guiding us towards our destiny. As we stand at the precipice of possibility, gazing into the vast expanse of our future, let this moment serve as a clarion call, a call to action, to resilience, to unwavering belief in the boundless potential that resides within each of us. The journey ahead is not inscribed in the stars, but crafted by the hands of our own actions, shaped by the depth of our vision and propelled by the strength of our conviction. But remember, the future does not wait for the perfect moment. It beckons us to start now, amidst our fears, our doubts, and our hesitations. It calls us to step into the arena of our dreams, armed with the lessons of mentorship, the tools of learning, and the shield of resilience. The future is not a distant horizon to be admired, but a landscape to be inhabited, a canvas to be painted with the colors of our courage, our determination, and our hope. So as we depart from this moment, let us carry forth the torch of our collective aspirations, burning brightly with the promise of what can be. Let us step boldly into the future, not as passive observers of our fate, but as active architects of our destiny. The time to act is not tomorrow, not someday in the indistinct future, but right here, right now. Your future starts today, not as a dream deferred, but as a dream pursued with every fiber of your being. Let us go forth with the knowledge that within us lies the power to change not only our own lives, but the world around us. The future is yours to create, to shape, and to live. Let's begin this journey together with hearts full of hope and spirits unbridled. The future starts now.